Good morning, everyone. Today I'm back making scraps to embellishments, and we are doing the main swap, and it's called Pool Party. And this is the one where we make 10, and I am making this little pool, which I made with the Creative Memories oval cutter. And then my little die cuts that I just purchased from Temu. What I think actually we're supposed to be pronouncing it Temu or something like that. I don't remember. My daughter is saying, here we've been saying it wrong all the time. But and then I also punched out some little tiny flowers because I always wanted flip-flops with cute little flowers on them. And I've never had them, so this is my chance. Okay, so I've taken the, it's from Craft Consortium, and it looks like concrete. And so I'm using that as my base. And then I am using this, just a blue that was in my scrap. This is actually in my scraps too. And I'm going to put the weathered wood, you know, it's one of my blues that I use for, you know, making things look a little more dimensional. And now the one in the front, it would be darker just because the lip of the concrete would be going over it. So I'm going to put a little more on that side. Okay. I think because, well, probably anybody who's making embellishments, you know, because so many do, it's like you kind of think of how things really look and you try to highlight them and or shade them in that way. So I was going to say probably because of my art background, but probably I think everybody does it. I think I see everybody doing it. Okay, and then I have this little chair, and I cut it out of this orange stripe. And actually, I put white behind it to cut it out because I thought, oh, in just in case I went over. But it actually has pressed it to it, and it's making it more sturdy, so I'm going to leave it on there. I did try to separate one. It was way too difficult, so I figure it's safe. And then I'm going to take I've got these Martha Stewart pens, and that's what I've been using because I am on a trying to use what I have. That's what I'm on a mission to use what I have. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. And I'm just outlining where there would be metal or wood, and it actually looks pretty cute with this because the little bit of stripe kind of, if you don't look at it real close, you just think, oh, it's because of the wood grain. So I like that. Okay, I don't know if I actually need to have a little bit here too. I think maybe. Okay, so I'm going to do right here too. On this one, yep, I think so. So I'm going to do this one too. Okay, so now I got my little chair. Oh, and I'm going to make my little umbrella. I want to make sure I'm still in the lens. Okay. So I'm going to put a little bit at the top and a little bit, and some on the umbrella. What is it? Well, it's the wood piece. It's holding up my umbrella. That's what it is. Okay. And then I have, let's see, I've got two oranges here. And this lighter orange, I'm just going to put right where it shows like there's lines. I'm going to put a little bit of line here and here. And yeah, I still have this voice. I don't know what the deal is. I think it's went into allergies. I know I was sick before. Now I'm sure it's allergies. So I have that there. And let's see, what else am I doing? Oh, and then I'm going to do these peachy flip-flops for this one. And I have these little, they're kind of like a coral color, tiny little flowers, and then that's actually a punch, if I didn't already say that. And I'm just gonna put a dot in the middle and then like make spokes coming out. So like so it looks like rays, but it actually looks like, you know, the center of the flower. And that one, it looks like I got a little too much, but maybe that's one I keep. Or maybe I'll just do another one. I hate it when it doesn't look just the way I want it. Okay. So I'm gonna do little smaller spokes this one. Okay, yep, much better. Okay. So I'm gonna take my little chair, and I realize it's in the water, but that's just the size of my pool. I have a very small pool. And it must be like a wading pool because my chair isn't even falling in. I just thought it looked cute. Okay. And then my little umbrella. And then I'm gonna put my flip-flops next to the pool, because that's when I do go on vacation, I do put my flip-flops next to the pool, because otherwise when you get out, your feet are on fire. And I have really short feet, so it's like if anybody steals my shoes, I know it has to be a kid. Is that right, hubby?
That's right.
And then I have the little pieces to the flip-flops. I don't know what they're called, but here it looks like a wishbone. I thought if I ever need a wishbone for a page, I'll just cut a flip-flop. Okay, so I cut the flip-flops out in 2 different colors, which worked perfectly because this way I get to alternate the little straps, the little wishbones. And I'm going to, I didn't those ones, but I'm going to pull up the flowers a little bit because I like it to look a little bit dimensional. So I'm going to do that. I was thinking about actually making little tickets that said, I don't know, like wish you were here, or I don't know, I kind of wanted to make I had all these ideas going through my head. And so I was thinking about doing tickets and then putting different little beach things on it and doing like 3 tickets per person. So if you think that would be a cute idea, I would do that sometime. Otherwise, I was also thinking about making a postcard and making a little scene on that and then making it like wish you were here kind of thing. So these are the 2 I'm gonna make. Unless I run out of the orange stripe, that I don't know if I have another stripe that is that little, and I love the striped chair. So if I run out, I'll just try to find something else. But that's how I plan on them all looking, either this way or this way. So check out whoever else is making embellishments, and I will have the links down below. You can check them out individually. Otherwise, you can just go to the page that has everybody, and that's what I do because the little red line is underneath all the ones I've seen, and that way I can see the ones I haven't. And I found 2 new people that I hadn't even seen before, so that was fun. So thank you for joining me. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Close-ups at the end. Oh, I forgot to put my little waves in my pool. See, I did this one. Okay, so I forgot to do that. So I got my little white pen, and so I'm just kind of I'm making like sketchy little waves, so they look more like you know, just like maybe the wind blowing, because it's a beautiful day. You know, it's not really windy, just a little bit of water moving around in the pool. So I didn't want you to miss that. And then I also put a little bit of white here where the sun is hitting the concrete. So now that's really it. Okay, bye-bye.